Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Gail. How are you?
I'm doing so well. How are you?
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic, man. Good to see you.
So good to see you. Oh my God, I'm getting all the angles right now. This is amazing.
I know. We got our whole team in here doing the whole thing. But we are Freddy Mac and Nat with Cincinnati's Q102. We want to say congratulations on all the success for everything. ABCDEFU is skyrocketed over the last, it's not even been a year yet.
Crazy. That's
crazy.
so crazy.
Did you predict anything like this happening?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, of course, like when I wrote this song with my best friends, of course, we've been like on my couch just being like, it's gonna go #1, or maybe we might get like 100 million straight, like, talking straight bull, we did not mean it. But the fact that it actually happened, we're literally just like,
that's so cool. I'm so excited
amazing.
for you. That's so cool.
It's so authentic. It's funny. I think it's probably the best breakup song I've probably ever heard.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear, like, through the grapevine whether or not your ex heard the song?
no, I literally have no idea. Literally no clue.
Are you serious? Everyone in the world has heard the song, and you don't know if he has.
I literally have no clue. Honestly, I'm good with it though. I think I'd rather not know.
Yeah. Because you don't want to get that feedback and whether he liked it or hated it or knew
Well,
it was
I
about
know
him
for
or
a fact.
whatever.
Yeah, he's too cool. He's too cool to listen to the music I make, and he's so.
Oh, must have been a bad breakup then, for real.
Honestly, our breakup wasn't even too bad. It wasn't even like the breakup that did it. It was like me taking months to realize that he was never nice to me, and then I was like, because like I always was so insecure when we were together. Like I always just was in this place of like, he's so much better than me. I'm terrible. He's so great. And then like we broke up and we stopped talking every day, and I started not liking myself more. Not that I love myself, but I just started liking myself more than I did when I was with him. And then I was just like, and then I just started seeing him for who he was, which was like not the best person in the world. Like he wasn't like sliced bread and butter. Like he just wasn't like the best thing, And then I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm pretty rad. That's got to be an amazing feeling to realize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, well, there are so many different renditions of this song. You've recorded it so many different ways with so many different lyrics, etc. Which one is your favorite?
Oh gosh, it switches. I'm gonna say the chill version today. I really like the chill version. I made it with I made that version with the producer. I really love working with Reed Barron in Nashville, and it was so much fun. It was fun doing that. Plus, it was really funny recording the vocals because it was so like slow, and like doing third part harmony to those lyrics was really funny to me.
That's amazing. The EP on Friday, A Study of the Human Experience, Volume 1, which means there's lots more to come.
Yes.
But congratulations on that. That is soon to come on Friday. Now, you have a song on there, You're So
Horny. Or You're So Lonely, regardless. Is this about a new guy?
It is about a new guy. It's definitely about a different dude. It's funny because everybody thinks it's called You're So Horny, but it's actually You're Just Horny. But like it's literally one word. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But I think it's or it's even better when people are like, "Oh my God, I'm so horny," and I was like,
and telling themselves.
I was like, almost. But that's actually about a different person. That was about somebody like literally that I met even before I met the dude I wrote ABC about. Like this is about a really long-term friendship that like we crossed a line on, and I don't even regret crossing the line on it even anymore. I think I did at one point, maybe just for like a day or two, but he started treating me differently after we crossed the line, and I really just at one point felt like that he used me to get what he wanted from me, or he just wanted that from me the whole entire time, and he started treating me differently afterwards, and it really hurt my feelings. And with ABC, like anytime this person made me angry, I just wouldn't feel it and I wouldn't like process any of it. And with this, like I was mad and I like talked about it and I felt it, and I really tried to hold this person accountable for their actions. And that's what You're Just Horny was.
All right. Perfect. That's perfect. Do you want to get, if you had a song to describe what you're going through right now in life, what do you think that would be called?
Ooh,
current status?
Wait, why am I blinking? I'm gonna go on a Spotify playlist that I have and see if there's anything that I can look at really quickly and be like, that's me. I'm gonna say Thriving by Upsall. That's pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Where it's like, life is great. Like everything's great. Every once in a while, things aren't great though. We're still thriving though. You just have to like be ironic and just go with it.
That's just life, right?
Right.
Yeah. And part of your life now is just staying extremely busy. I know, like going on tour, getting off a tour, trying to find some spare time for yourself. Like, what do you like to do in your spare time? Are you binging anything, any shows in particular?
I'm currently watching Vampire Diaries for the second time. There's also a spinoff show of Vampire Diaries called The Originals, and there's a spinoff of The Originals called The Legacies. I have finished literally all of it. And so I'm restarting, going to Vampire Diaries. We're going to go to The Originals, and then we're going to go to The Legacies. Unless The Legacies comes out with a season 3 within that time, and then I will stop everything I'm doing, go to season 3, and then we'll go back.
You have a legit strategy here. This is very impressive.
I know what's up. You know what's actually genuinely one of my favorite things to do, and maybe this is maybe this is a me thing. Maybe I need to go to therapy. I definitely need to go to therapy, but maybe not for this reason, or maybe for this reason. I love sitting in darkness. Like I have blackout curtains, and so like what I do when I get home is I like shut the blackout curtains and I just lay in my bed alone in darkness, and like that is peak existing. Like I'm literally just like, everybody's leaving me alone. Nobody's bothering me. This room is dark. I'm in my bed.
Feels good.
That's great.
Yeah. It sounds like you've realized some self-care soothing mechanisms super early in your career.
For sure.
Way to go. Because I can imagine your day-to-day is chaotic.
I mean, it's pretty, I love chaos though. I really love like being in different places, doing a bunch of things. Like it's honestly like something I really have enjoyed with these past couple months is how chaotic things are.
I will say you and Nat have a lot in common, because she's recently said that, just loving chaos and feeling like you're thriving in chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I found out, or I read, that you don't really love your birthday or like celebrating it as much.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
I mean, it's like 50-50. I can love my birthday. And there's times where I'm like, this year, I'm going to love my birthday because I'm turning 18. That's 18, and I'll be in Europe. So that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
And so like that'll be fun.
On tour. Hello.
I love spending time with my family. Yeah, I'll be on tour, which is really exciting. I'm going to love being able to get tattoos, but sometimes it's just like birthdays are so morbid for me because sometimes I'm like, we are supposed to be happy, and the feeling of like feeling like you're supposed to be happy and sometimes you're not, that can just be really like lonely and like isolating, because especially when everybody's like, oh my God, it's your birthday, aren't you so happy? And it's like, I really feel like I should be happy, but I'm not. And that's weird. Or even just like presents, or like everybody like paying attention to you. Like it can just like be overwhelming, but I'm like 50-50. Sometimes I love my birthday and it's like the best day ever. And there's times where I cry all day.
Girl, this past year, I was not into my birthday at all. I have the same feeling as you do. And so I didn't do anything for it. I canceled all the plans and didn't go out at all, ignored all the phone calls, and I completely regretted it. It made me feel really unhappy. It was like really bad. Then the next day I was even sadder, and I was like, okay, well, at least now I know, because I've been dreaming about doing that my whole life. Then I finally did it and realized it was a terrible mistake.
You're like, I hated it. Yeah.
I really did. I was like, well, I could have made it worse, I suppose.
Yeah, that's also one thing I hate, is when like you don't know if you want to hang out with people and then like you cancel it, and then that's when you realize you want to hang out with people. That always sucks. Or it's the opposite, where you don't know if you want to hang out with people, you hang out with people, and then you're like, I don't want to be hanging out with people right now.
It's always 50-50.
Right? It's like,
you never know.
Try. Yeah.
Yeah. What is because I know you're a huge lover of Waffle House. We got to get the lowdown on like where you got that Waffle House phone case from, because I want it with the menu on it.
It hurts my feelings.
Is it legit?
Order?
No, it's legit. The thing is like I broke my phone, and so I unfortunately just have like an orange phone case, and it really hurts my feelings. But my manager got it for my 16th birthday, and she just looked it up online. She was literally like, Waffle House menu phone case. And I love it so much. What I get at Waffle House is a bacon, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl, the eggs over light instead of scrambled. I was told by a Waffle House employee that you're supposed to say eggs over light instead of easy at Waffle House, but like I say that because I feel like I have like an insider in, but I could just be really stupid by saying that.
Oh, yeah, we need this insider info on how to order at Waffle House. Like we know,
Backdoor, secret menu, secret terms.
Oh yeah.
Queening out. Well, I want to know, this is super random. What is your favorite part about your personality?
Ooh.
What do you love about yourself the most?
I like how when I feel awkward, I use sarcasm to cope because sometimes I'm really funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I feel so awkward and then like I'll say something because I feel awkward and it's like funny. Like I can't think of it. I can't think of anything funny or any example, but every once in a while I'm like,
yo, like I'm hilarious.
The whole room's laughing.
Yo,
all right, it worked out.
Right.
Maybe they're laughing at me, but I'm telling myself they're laughing with me. It's fine.
It's with you. Always it's with you.
You have to think that way.
Yes.
It has to be with you.
Because then you're gonna make yourself even more awkward and then the spiral begins. And imagine if you do that on your birthday and then you just SOL.
And then you're just laying in a bed in a room full of darkness and you're sad about it. That's the word.
You did this thing on IG for a while, and then I saw that it went away, and maybe just because you got just so busy. But you were doing this FU box, which I thought was really, really dope at shows, and I guess people were inserting like who they wanted to say FU to, and you would read it. Are you going to bring that back? We got to get that thing going again.
Yes. Here's the thing, though, like. I love the FU box, but traveling with it could be really difficult because I needed to figure a way to stick it in my suitcase without getting like crushed. And like, it was one thing when I was just like, because I was doing that when I was on tour with Winnetka. And so like at the merch table, I put the FU box, you can put whatever you want. And like, when I was traveling with a van, it was easy to just kind of like throw it in the van. But then traveling back with it was really difficult. And then when I was flying, like I wasn't doing shows just because I wasn't like on my tour yet. I was getting ready for it. And like I'm going on tour with other people. And so like I might do it to like fly to every single place with a box is kind of hard. But when I'm doing the like tour bus stuff, more of that, like that when I feel like would be easier to like bring a box with me. And like I'm going on tour with Tate McRae for like 2 weeks. They also have to say yes. Like they have to be like down with me being like, hey, can I have this box with profanity written all over it at a family friendly show?
Well, that's great. Speaking of, so how do you feel about being a part of the conversation now? I've seen a couple of things about your use of profanity, and now maybe is it normal and is it what you have to do to be really popular in music is to use profanity?
I mean, I don't feel like, I never felt the need to feel like I had to say it. For me, there's times where I feel like there's like, I'm insecure. Like I'm not always about to like be the most confident person in the world. And like when I'm doing stuff and sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this is like cool or like interesting. There's times where I can like put in a curse word, especially when I was younger, so I can feel like it was cool. And then sometimes after the writing process, I'll be like, okay, maybe I don't have to say that. But for me, like I never really felt the need to like have to curse. And I definitely don't feel like you have to curse to be able to like be successful. And I feel like there are sometimes things pitted against you if you do curse in your songs, and even specifically in your titles. Like if ABCDEFU was called ABCDE insert curse word here, you, like one, I wouldn't even be able to say the title like on the radio. I wouldn't even be able to like put it on Instagram without it getting flagged or taken down, or like other things where it's like platforms don't always actually really love cursing in your songs. They do and they don't, you know, it goes like 50-50. But I definitely don't feel like you have to, but I definitely like totally agree and see how there's like a rise in people cursing in their songs.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much we want to respect your time, but thank you so much for spending some time with us. We're so happy for you. Congratulations. Yeah, continued success. EP out on Friday, A Study of the Human Experience, Volume 1. And again, Gayle, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate you. More music. We're so excited.
Yes, Gayle, thank you so much.
Thank you. You're the best.
Yeah, girl, have a good one.